Hi, this is how to start stretching in 3 easy steps for muscle pain relief. Woo! Let's go. I was just going to record the title, but I decided, you know what? Let's go. I'm here already, right? Okay, so you're sitting here and I am recording this for YouTube. I'm using a different angle on the camera. Instead of shooting it live, I'm shooting it horizontal. So instead of vertical up and down, I'm shooting it horizontal left to right. And I want to make this video about 9 minutes long because I want it to be able to qualify for this one particular ad on YouTube for AdSense because I'm an influencer and I monetize on YouTube and that's how I get paid. But I also started doing this for no money for years. So just so you know, the reason I am here is to teach you about self-care. So the first thing is balance. Okay, and we're not balanced with this white towel. Like I said, I just landed here because I just didn't want to forget the title because I changed the title from the time I started this video. And I was telling my mom, this is actually called How to Start Stretching. I might have changed it just now because it was before How to Stretch, but I haven't decided exactly. In 3 easy steps. 3, that's all it takes. 1, 2, 3. And literally it takes 9 minutes, maybe 3 minutes per step. Wow, we're learning together. Trust me on this. Okay, great. So the first thing you want to do, the first thing you always want to do is balance. Always, always. Let me see. Because I haven't tested the final shot, but it looks like I have plenty of room. I'm not doing anything vigorous because I have furniture near me and flowers. I want to be careful. First, set the intention. If you want to know what the very, very first step is, besides balance and setting your intention, those are things that hopefully you are already achieving. The first thing is create your space. Okay, so like any video I'm about to make, I create a space, even if that means sitting in my car with the windows locked and the air cracked in the back so nobody could like get near my face, and just basically sit there and film myself just in the car, like dancing to the music, like car dancing. So that's creating your space. And I did that here. I created a space. And it's just for slow movements. That's all I'm doing today. So the first step is creating a space. And since I'm shooting from left to right, you can't see the top of my wrists and my hands when I do this, especially if I'm sitting down and I need a close enough angle to actually so you can see me. And now I'm just raising up. I'm rising. I'm elevating my chi. I had a different word and it went away. You always go with the flow. Awareness. Elevating my awareness. Make sure that these arm movements, like now I feel like my legs need to rest for a second, so I'm going to pull them in. I haven't done this since the last time that I went live on Facebook and then uploaded it to my YouTube channel, which is probably like last week or longer, so it's time. Now I'm just reaching down and grabbing my feet. Let me tell you about the second thing, the second easy step, because you're probably wondering. So the first one's create your space. The second one is to relax. So the more I relax, the more I can just let my body flow into the position that I need it to be. I just realized that my mom doesn't have her leg chair. So I wanted this video to be documentary style, so instead of cutting it later and then coming back in and hiding the fact that I just noticed my mom doesn't have her leg chair right now, would be not authentic. So I authentically want to do this documentary style, which means I'm not editing, I'm just going to upload right after, like as is. So give me a few seconds. I don't want to run because in the middle of like relaxing, you're supposed to like make sure that you take your time and everything. All the movements are slow. See, they're all slow. So reach a little, like towards your legs. You notice I have my legs like far apart because if you put them too much, then you only have a little balance to work with. You want to like, you know, when you take the legs of a tripod and you make them wider or on a table, it makes it more secure. Not all tables, but tripods, because tripods have 3 legs. So the wider you put them, the more secure the tripod. I'll be right back. This is slippery, so never take anything for granted. That's what my dad taught me. So you just put your fists on the ground like this and your feet in close and kind of help yourself up and raise by the legs. That's where the squats come in. Okay, here, Mom, let me help you. You're welcome. Okay, lift. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I gotta put these nice blankies. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. My mom says hi. Hi. Okay, I'm back. Hi, you two. Hello. I'm back. Are we motivated yet? I certainly hope so. Because I am. You don't need to see my shins right now. I wanted to get a little closer so I could see you. The first thing is create your space. The second thing is relax. And the third thing is, just do the third thing. Because by the time you get to the third thing, I'll tell you what it is. But it's telling me to do it. Because I feel like pain in certain areas, and unless you stretch that pain, it won't go away. You can go all the way down to your feet. You can grab the outsides of your shins. Here, at this point, you do have to see the shins. Okay. The outside of my shins. And then up. You could go up. You could like stretch forward. And hold. You can hold that position. That works out right here. Like it makes it more defined. So you put your like head down slowly and then you look up and you kind of reach up towards your toes. You can flex your feet at the same time. That way you're stretching your legs at the same time. And then just touch your toes gently. If it's a quite of a stretch, like ow, just try to touch your toes just a little bit. Don't bounce ever. You'll like sprain, like glide. You know how I go, like everything's like rolling? Well, that's like gliding. You're gliding towards your ankles and you're holding. And the way you get your balance, your core, you point your fingers. You notice I'm pointing my fingers because we have a tendency as humans to kind of go like this. And I think our hands kind of like form that way because we're always grabbing something. So it's important when you're stretch exercising to reach out like this with your hand. So point your fingers, not to the point where it hurts. You notice I'm also like rolling my ankles as I'm talking about how to do your fingers. It's very relaxing. The more you practice this fingers, the more your hands. You feel your hands, but you don't feel pain. Reach towards the camera. Because if you're watching me on your player on YouTube or Facebook, because I also put them on Facebook and also a little bit on TikTok, then you will see me as you're doing it. I kind of, you notice I roll, like I never go from like this position to like this position, you know, without, like I'm not like trying to like cramp, get a cramp. So speaking of cramp, I feel one right here. So anything that cramps, like pull it in, you can even help it. And then the other one, and get like the yoga thing, because that's the supreme pose. It feels so good. I want you to see these pink. I got this bouquet because it has spring colors too. They're pastel, but I really love those pink roses. There's 4 of them. Actually, there's a funny, okay, so I'm at the market at the store doing some gourmet shopping. And it was so cool because I have deliveries, but this time I wanted to go look at things and pick things out. I had a great time. And my mom said, get some flowers for yourself for New Year's. And I was like, well, they had a coupon, but I didn't really want to spend anything. I was like, yeah, at the store where they're affordable. So I said I would get them. So that was actually the first time I went shopping since the new year. So there's one bouquet like this, and it was really like soft pastel with the pinks, which is my favorite color. Actually, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take a break on the stretcher size because a part of self-care is also acknowledgement of Mother Nature. The baby pinks. Oh, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so back to what we're doing. Let me stand for a second. Oh, that's kind of weird timing. That's my oven timer, so I'm gonna go turn it down. Give me like 10 seconds, please. I had no idea I was gonna be doing this for so long. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, I want to do this like from start to finish. I don't want to have any breaks or editing on this one because I want to show you, like right now it's like 13:07, and that's how many minutes and seconds on the timer of I started this video, this dedicated video I made for YouTube. This is not an upload from Facebook. This is an original shot video intended for YouTube purposes. I was thinking of the word YouTuber. Like, are people YouTubers? I think I am a YouTuber. And I don't know if that's a slang word. So I am not here to offend anybody. I resonate with the word YouTuber. It's like that's more, we do more than that though. You know what I mean? Like we're like marketing experts and advertising masterminds, and we're influential. Okay, so that's all a part of self-care, self-realization. So now we're going to get back to our stretches. Those were some nice breaks, unintended. Okay, so we're sitting up straight. The third thing is, okay, because I know you guys are like, damn it, you didn't tell us third thing. I know that you're thinking that, and I apologize if I made you wait too long. The third thing is you must put your shoulders back. I've taught it in many videos. You take your shoulders and you roll them back, like slowly, and then forward. Yeah, I was not withholding information. I literally was so in the moment, and I just wanted to finish the stretch. But yeah, the third thing is, so the first thing is creating your space. The second thing is relax. When you relax, you do things like this, like just random stretches. You know, like this leg needs to go under. Really, like look at this. Like this stretch, I did not intend at all. It just it feels good to stretch. Like I feel that right there. Careful on the knees on that one. Now you gotta switch. You gotta switch legs. I don't think I've done this for a long time. You're probably wondering, when was the last time? I've never done that. Me too. I don't think I've ever did it quite this much. I'm just going with the flow. Like maybe I'm getting in touch with my lizard native spirit animal card. My lizard, you know? And then you help yourself up with your arms. Now bring that leg forward. Don't let it stay too long. There we go. Okay, shoulders back. I don't think I was ready to teach the shoulders back yet because I was on my feet all day, just doing things all day. So I literally wasn't ready to put the shoulders back yet. But now I am. If you just sit there with your shoulders forward, then they'll always be forward and you'll start hunching over. Like I have a hunch. These socks are like, I just put them on, but I don't need them now. So now I'm just sitting up with my shoulders back and I'm trying to sit straight. So that's the best that I could do for now. And I'm just sitting here just trying to do it without like helping myself. I can help myself. There's a hair there. I could help myself a little to like straighten my spine if I like put my arms behind me and just kind of sit up and then put everything out. It feels good to like, that's where the neck rolls come in. You could like do neck rolls. Like I do a lot lately and they're saving my life. They're the shape of my O-ring, like my O-ring light. Like, I just realized I didn't turn that light on. I wonder if that light could see me better. I'm about to go live on Facebook because I miss Facebook. So I'm gonna turn that one on. There's another one too, and that one. And I'm gonna go live on Facebook right now. But by the time you see this video, I will have uploaded it after the Facebook Live because Facebook Live like misses me and I miss them. And then I miss uploading my Facebook Lives to YouTube. It seems like that was working pretty good. Like, because YouTube knew that it was like fresh content that I just made it. So it wasn't that bad. I guess it got me to where I am, which is every day I look at my analytics, the 4 analytics that I'm teaching about right now, and they're all up. So that's the great part. And that's why I come on here as much as I do, because I'm like, well, gosh, I get to reach all these people and I get to inspire people to do things like the shoulders back. I want to elaborate on that a little bit. So you could sit up and you just like stretch up and hold. Even if you can't get your arms perfectly over your head yet, because I'm like tense here and so I need to do them more. Like probably if I did these for the next hour off and on, then my arms would go exactly. That's why I have furniture here. That's why these are very slow. Do not do anything near furniture. Don't do these unless you consult with a doctor. Do not do these if you've been prescribed a certain thing and you have to only do that. Like only do this at your own will. This is just, I'm suggesting this to you, and that is all. See that ring light? Look at that. That's a little better. No, it's not that good. I need it over there. Here. Now there's like a glare. It's all good. Right now I feel like I need to stretch right here. It's just right here, and it's from trying to sit up the whole time. So you put your leg stance out, and then you reach like slowly though, because it could literally feel like it's gonna pop, you know? Sometimes just doing nothing to it is the best and rubbing it out. So reach and hold. And then reach further towards your toes and hold. Towards your toes and hold. Now come back in. Come to your center. Put your hands out in front of you. Look down slowly. Look to your left, over the next leg. Reach towards your toes. If it hurts, then come back like I did, but this one doesn't, so keep going. Try to touch the toes and hold. Try to touch the toes and hold. Now come back and get towards your center and put your shoulders back. And it feels so good. How many of you are already doing a similar stretch? Please put it in the comments. And thank you for doing that. I would like to learn about how many other people do these kind of stretches. And the next thing is, did you start when you heard me, or have you been doing these at the gym? Like, what's your history with stretching? Like, do you stretch before you work out, or is stretching all you do? Because sometimes stretching is all I do. Because I feel like I'm usually running around, so that's enough running. I just feel like this is more better pace, slower, more relaxing. And it's way, like, it's really good for your joints, okay? It's really good. It's good for your joints to, like, give them a rest. Here, let's see. I want to get in the shot. All right. Well, I feel like I could rest because I'm going to do a Facebook Live, so I better rest for a few minutes. And I'm going to go attend to the oven. And that's it. As soon as I'm done with my Facebook Live, I can sit down. But this is like sitting, right? This is great. Thank you. Couldn't be happier.